Hi guys, this is the long awaited tutorial that you guys been asking me for, the Hello Kitty birthday card. Let's get started. So let's start off with the materials that I used. I used the color block cardstock paper. I used this pastel color, the pink one. However, I was running out of it because I use a lot of that light pink cardstock, and that's how it looks like now because I've been using that a lot. But this is how it usually looks like. That's how thick it's supposed to be, but I just use it a lot. However, you could also use this pink white construction paper that I bought at the Dollar Tree for $1. The next thing you're going to use is this white cardstock paper that I bought at Walmart, and you're going to use 5 of them in total for your whole card. Using your first white sheet of cardstock, you're going to use that as a guide to cut out the size of the outside of the card. As for me, I already cut out the construction paper earlier just because I got ahead of myself. However, we're going to put those 2 sheets of paper on the side and grab another white cardstock paper in order to start our first drawings for the cover and for the insides as well. Also, I will try to post or put all the photos that I use as reference down in a Google Doc, and I will link them down below in the description. Using that first sheet of paper, you're going to fold the cardstock paper in half, and you're going to use that one side in order to draw this Hello Kitty drawing. And the measurements and the width will be on the screen for each of them. So that's how I did it, but in reality you could do it as big or how small as you want for each and one of them. When you're done with those drawings, you're going to grab your second cardstock paper and you're going to fold it again in half, and you're going to again repeat this process drawing the next drawings that I show on the screen, and the size will be shown in the left corner of the video. After you're done with all your drawings, you're going to put these aside again, and you're going to grab your 2 color papers that you put aside earlier in the beginning, and you're going to fold them in half. After you fold them, you're obviously going to glue them together. Then after when you're done gluing them together and pasting them together, you're going to grab some scissors or your cutter, and you're going to cut the sides in order for them to match up perfectly. After you're done gluing it, you're going to put that aside and you're going to start making the frames. Usually you're going to have leftover construction paper and you're going to use that in order to make the frames. And that's the sizes that I use, but reality, again, you can make it as thick and how big as you want. And also the height will be depending on how big your card is. And also you're going to be cutting out 6 of these strands in order to make the borders on the card. After you're done cutting them out, you're going to grab your glue stick, doesn't matter any kind of glue, or double-sided tape, and just glue them onto your card. After you finish gluing on all the frames onto your card, you're going to move on and grab your drawings that you drew earlier, and you're going to grab a hot pink, black, and yellow fine point Sharpie and a black sticker Sharpie. And within this next few clips here, I just show how I just outlined all the characters within the black marker and the different colors. But again, you can use the reference photos shown above. And again, you can use any color you want, but these are the colors that I chose to use. Also, my biggest tip is when you use a different color like hot pink or a lighter pink, I choose to erase the line markings just because I feel like it seeps through the marker. But when I use a black marker, I don't even really erase the lines, I just trace over it. I also wanted to mention here, when tracing the letters of the happy birthday, I traced it with hot pink first, and I went back with a black marker and traced it. Also here, I got a lot of questions on how I made the leopard print on the cards, and realistically, I'm not sure how to explain it to you. I just kind of did little squiggly lines and what I thought looked like leopard print. Also, I'm really sorry for how bad like the angles are, but this is how to record all my videos and all my TikToks, so I'm sorry if it's not the best angle, but trust me, I'll try to get a tripod as soon as possible so I could better record these videos. And here you're going to use the lighter pink and the hot pink in order to outline the colors here. And also, again, sorry for it being always out of frame. I just did not know where the camera was pointing at, but my apologies. But trust me, I'm using the light pink on the smaller bow for that Hello Kitty. And also, these are the two colored pencils that I will be using throughout the whole video. Like, these are the only two pink colors I'll be using. Then I'll be using this yellow. This is the only yellow that I'll ever use in order to color in the nose for the Hello Kitty, and the one that I'll be using for the rest of the video. I used the hot pink in order to trace out the heart on the Hello Kitty face, and also I used the lighter pink to trace on the bow on the Hello Kitty and the heart on the bear's face. When you're done coloring, you're going to have to cut out the Hello Kitty, but make sure to not leave any white space. I'm pausing it here in order for you to see, like, I don't have any white space on this one. This will go also the same for the sticker that says love. You don't leave any borders on this one. However, for the happy birthdays, you will leave like a little tiny space again. And for the last Hello Kitty, you will be leaving a little tiny space for that one too. However, we're not done with our drawings yet. We still have two more left, which is this Hello Kitty and the strawberry. And here I'm just showing you the colors that I used. As you can see in this clip, you can see that I used the lighter pink in order to trace the bow, the shirt, and the little button. Then I used the yellow to color in the nose, and I used the hot pink in order to fill in the overalls. And once you're done coloring it, you're gonna cut it out and leave a little tiny border. And this is just because of my preference. You don't have to, but it's just how I just did it. When you're done with that, you're gonna grab your card, and after that, you're gonna cut off the little ends that are popping out of the card. Then we're gonna go at it again with the leopard prints. And again, we're just gonna do like a little bunch of random circles, bubbles, whatever you wanna call it. I don't really know how to explain it to you, and I'm sorry again for the really bad angle of how I did it, but you just do like little bubbles around, you know, like little balloons. That's how I think of it. And you just make a bow and continue on to make the little leopard print. Using that same hot pink fine point marker, you're gonna just go and color it in and use a black fine point Sharpie marker to trace the outside. When you're done with the inside, you're gonna go back to the front of the card and you're gonna do exactly the same thing. Instead, however, you're gonna grab the first picture of the Hello Kitty, as you can see in the video, that I'm tracing and outlining of where I'm not gonna be drawing, because if you just draw all over, the picture is gonna cover it and you just kind of drew like those leopard print for no reason. So I'm trying to like help you save time, and you're gonna do exactly the same thing. Color it in, fill it in, and trace it with the black marker at the end. Once you're done with the outside of the card, now you're gonna open your card and go for the inside. Now we're going to be pasting the stickers. I use this adhesive foam tape and cut one piece off. I'm going to use that piece to stack it on top of the other one in order for it to make the sticker to pop out more. To repeat the same process as we did with the Hello Kitty sticker, and we're going to paste it against this other sticker. Since our next Hello Kitty sticker is more bigger, we're going to use two of these, so it's going to be 4 in total, so 2 at the bottom and 2 on top. As we move on to make our last 2 stickers, I used a MAC lipstick that is the color Satin 848. I'm really running out short, as you can see, like I'm really running out, but that's what I use in order to make the kiss lips. I just kissed the paper a bunch of times and I cut out the ones that I like the best. However, if you leave the lipstick like that, like without any cover, it's gonna smear. So what I do is I grab a piece of tape and just like put it against the tape and fold the other half in the back to make it to a sticker. Here I'm showing a better view of how I do it, just in case if I'm not explaining it correctly. But after that, when you're done closing it, you're just gonna cut off the extra pieces. And for these stickers, you're only gonna use one piece of adhesive tape, so you won't have to stack two of them. It's only gonna be one piece for both of them. Although we're done with the stickers, we are not done yet. We still need to do the strawberry drawing. So for this one, we're gonna need a dark green, light green, and a red Sharpie. So what I do, again, I erase it because I don't like how the color looks when I trace it over with a pencil or something, just cause like, I just don't like it. I feel like it does make a big difference for me, but if you don't want to, this is just my suggestion. Also, again, sorry for being out of frame. I used the black pen to trace the flowers, and I used the light green and the dark green to trace the stems and the leaves, and of course the red for the strawberries. And now I'm using the yellow to color in the little inside of the flowers. Once you're done coloring, now you're able to cut it out, and you're going to use your adhesive tape again. You're going to only use one layer again, as you did with the lips, just one layer, and you're going to place them all, put it against the right side of your card. And once you have pasted your strawberry inside the card, we're going to move on to the outside. And for the outside, we'll be using one piece of adhesive tape, one layer only, for the happy birthday. However, for the Hello Kitty one, we'll be using two adhesive tapes, so we'll stack one on top of the other, as you can see for this one. Instead, I just kind of fold it just because I wanted to make the process much more faster. Before you paste the stickers onto the front cover, I would recommend writing inside the card, because if you paste the stickers on first, it's going to be really difficult for you to write your note inside, and it's going to be all bumpy. Using our last two white cardstock paper, we're going to be making the envelope. In order to make the envelope, it kind of really depends on how you paste the stickers onto the card. Since you can see in mine, I kind of have the birthday extended out a little bit more, so it really depends on how you paste it. To make the envelope, you're going to leave one piece of paper alone, like completely alone. Then using the other one, you're going to kind of lower it down a little bit more and cut off that extra piece so it can have that uneven look, and the other side of the paper where you did absolutely nothing, it's able to fold like an envelope. And using that extra piece that you're going to cut off from the envelope, you're going to use it to draw a little bow or like a little extra design to close and seal the envelope. As you can see, I'm drawing it here. However, I did not like how it looked. And as you can see here, I am closing it like an envelope. So using that same side that I'm closing, the larger side, I'm gonna write happy birthday on it. And I wanted to do a leopard print on the envelope card, but however, I was running out of ink on the Sharpie pen. So I was getting so frustrated. However, I switched to a pen, this hot pink pen that I had. So I just continue on again. And again, I was out of frame a lot, and I was getting so frustrated when I was editing this. It took me so long. I was so happy that I was finished, and again I go at it again. I traced both of the leopard print and the happy birthday, and I used the light pink to fill in the happy birthday letter. And when you're done with that, you're gonna grab that sheet of paper that you cut off like a tiny end, and you're gonna grab it, put it against each other, and you're gonna use tape in order for it to stay together. And you're gonna do that for all the sides of the envelope. your final result, and hopefully you enjoyed this video because it took me a long time to record and do this. So please give it a like, and I hope you guys support my TikTok and my Instagram, and please let me know if you guys have any questions and any more suggestions for me. I would appreciate any more feedback because I'm barely starting out, and I really hope you guys enjoy my content because this is just how my mind works. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.